and welcome to our TAX667 presentations on trade associations, an important topic in Malaysian taxation. We will cover the definitions of a trade associations, qualifications conditions, tax exemptions, and income treatments and computations.
Hi, that was such a long class.
Yeah, I'm totally done for the day.
Wait, do we have anything tomorrow? Yes, Nisa, don't forget, tomorrow we have online practice for TAX667. For topic, Trade Association. Oh no, I totally forgot. What time? 10 a.m. Dr. Tisha already remind us in our group class.
And she also said that the questions are tricky, so we better do a revision. Wait, what do you mean you focus on again?
Mainly tax treatment for trade association, like tax exemption and
That's fine.
yes. Can someone send me the notes, please?
It's okay, so I'll send it. Right. Okay, Ivy.
Yes, please. I don't want to fail this one. Me too.
The next day.
Good morning, class. Today is not your usual lecture. We're switching things up. Welcome to the TAX Hot Seat. We're going to play a pop quiz session on one of the most misunderstood topics, trade associations. So, please get ready, my dear students. Nashita, first question goes to you. How is the trade associations defined under Section 53, subsection 3 of the Income Tax Act?
Okay, Doctor. So, the definitions of trade associations is an association of persons, partnership, or both, formed with the main objective of promoting or safeguarding their members' business. And for tax purpose, it treats as a body of persons, not a partnership.
Yeah, and these specifications affect how it's assessed under income tax law. Good. Amy, next questions. What are the two main conditions an organization must meet to be treated as a trade association?
First, all members must engage in business activity. Second, the association's main objective must be to promote or safeguard their business activities. If they allow non-business members, such as employees, to join, they don't qualify as a trade association under tax law.
Well explained. Only qualifying associations get special tax exemptions. Lisa, next up. How are donations received by trade associations treated under tax law?
It depends on what type of donation it is. If the donation is capital donations like for renovations or beauty improvements, it is not taxable. But if general donations like festive member contributions, it is considered as income and taxable.
That's a key distinction. Always check the purpose of the donations. Aya, ready for technical one? How do we allocate expenses and compute statutory income from subscription fees?
Let's say gross income from member 1 million, total gross income 2 million, common expenses 200,000, capital allowance 500,000. We will use this formula. Common expenses allocation 200,000 multiplied with 1 million dividing with 2 million, we will get 100,000. Capital allowance allocation 500,000 multiplied with 1 million dividing with 2 million, we will get 215,000. So, statutory income will be 1 million minus with 100,000 minus with 215,000. The answer will be 615,000. But since the income is from member subscription, it is exempted from tax under special provision.
Good one, Alia. Alright team, let's wrap this up with a quick fire round. 1 questions per person, sharp and specific about trade associations. Ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Yes.
Okay, first, Nashita. Are seminar fees taxable?
Yes, Doctor. Seminar fees are considered business income and are taxable.
Okay, next, Aimi. Are all types of income received by trade associations exempted?
The answer is no. This is because Only income from member subscription fees are exempt. Other sources of income are taxable.
Okay, next, Nisa. What happens if common expenses relate to both exempt and taxable income?
Then, they must be apportioned using the formula A times with T divided by C, where A is the amount of common expense, T is for amount of gross subscription income, and C is the amount of gross profit income.
Okay, last. Alia, why is it important that all members are carrying on the business?
Because if non-business members are allowed to join, the association loses its trade association status and cannot claim tax exemption on subscription.
Nashita, can you tell me what are the key criteria for an association to be classified as non-trade associations?
Yes, Dr. Tisha, non-trade associations must meet these following criteria. The first one is it must not be involved in any trade, business, or profit-making activity. The second one is its primary objective must be to promote the interests of its members in a non-commercial manner. And the third is any surplus or profit must not be distributed to its members. And the last is it must operate solely for mutual benefits or social welfare purpose only.
Aini, how do we determine the resident status of a trade association for a tax purpose?
A trade association is considered resident in Malaysia if its management and control are exercised in Malaysia. This usually means the place where the board of management meets and makes decisions.
Lisa, what tax rate applies to a non-trade associations in Malaysia?
As what I have learned, resident trade association is taxed at the scale rate same as for individual, and non-resident trade association will be taxed at a flat rate of 30%.
Alia, what is the tax treatment for income from investments and trade union activities?
Dr. Tisha, investment income such as interest, dividend, and rent received by trade association is subject to tax. However, income from trade union, subscription, and members' contribution is not subject to tax, as it is considered mutual income.
Finally, class, can anyone summarize the tax administration responsibilities of trade associations?
Me, Doctor? Okay. Trade associations must register with the Inland Revenue Board (IRB), file and submit income tax returns annually, which is the Form TF, by 30 June of the following year, and declare all the taxable income.
Excellent response! You've all mastered the essentials of trade associations under tax law.
Okay, now to show our teamwork, we would like to share the progress and our creative process behind these presentations on trade association.
First of all, we started off with a question. How can we make this topic more interesting for everyone, including ourselves? At first, we considered on doing a basic slideshow, but we realized that tax topic can sometimes stir.
That's how the idea of the tax hot seat came about. We imagined a fun classroom quiz show with a twist. Our first concept was more dramatic, like a stage acting scene. But as we planned further, we decided to make it more realistic and relatable, like an online pop quiz session with the lecturer and students, similar to how classes work nowadays.
The reason we choose this format is because it keeps the audience engaged. It allows each of us to shine in our own part. And it mirrors the real learning experience, such as quick Q&A, short-term explanation, and participation.
Next, to build the content, we divide the subtopic among our group members. These are the areas that we cover in our online quiz style presentations, like the definitions and the conditions to qualify as trade associations for tax purpose, tax treatments, and we also have the computations of statutory income and the criteria for non-trade associations and so on. So these all subtopic we divide by our members so that all our members have its own subtopic to be presented.
We have one online meeting and one face-to-face meeting to brainstorm, and then another session to write and refine the script together. Everyone contributed ideas, helped with wording, and made sure the tax concept were explained accurately based on the Income Tax Act 1967 in our lecture notes.
We also practice together to improve the flow, especially the transition between the lecturer and students. We wanted the dialogue to feel natural, like a real class, not too robotic or stiff.
In short, our presentation combined creativity with technical knowledge. We choose appropriately to make a complex topic more engaging. We choose the online meeting style to make it feel modern and relevant.
And that wraps up our presentations on trade associations. We have learned on how they are defined, what qualifies them for exemptions, how income and donations are treated, and how to compute the taxable income properly. Well done to our presenters, and thank you for watching. Remember, even trade associations need good tax advice. See you next class!